So I want to tell this story while I'm sitting here. Literally seeing stars. Anyway, so in my travels and adventures today, I was online at a store waiting to get up to the cashier. As I was in line, this dude comes up behind me. We get to bullshitting. We talked the whole time we waited in line. I don't know, like 5 to 8 minutes. And he was nice and charming and just I did thoroughly enjoy our discussion. Now here's the thing. By the time it became the next person's turn, my turn, this man had managed to get himself positioned just right that he could claim to be the next person in line, which he did. I was telling Mom about it, and she's like, "What the hell?" And I did. No, listen. I don't know how. Moments that should be on video so you can see what I am talking about. I don't know how I feel about it because there are only two options here, right? Either it was a very conscious, deliberate move, or like so very subconscious. Either way, it was so feckin' smooth that I can't be upset about it. I'm too impressed. Because I saw it. Like, it took me a little bit, but I eventually caught on, and I was watching him do it. And I was just so amused and entertained by it all. Like, so he comes up behind me on this side and starts talking. And so he stays right here, not directly behind me, just not to the side. And I kind of turn. And as we're talking, he's leaning in to say things from time to time. And every time he leans in, when he straightens back up, he tweaks himself. I'm too crippled to actually probably show you, but I'm gonna try. And that's not me being crude for those of you just joining us. I am actually crippled. I get to make those jokes. Like, he'd lean in and just the slightest bit. And then he'd lean in and I'm even moving too much. When I say it was so smooth, I mean it was smooth. That's why I say it took me a hot minute to catch on. But so lean in and just this little bit, and then he'd talk and lean in and just this little bit. The whole the whole time until he was here talking to me. And by the time he got like here, I had caught on. And I was like, look at this little fucker. Because he was short. I'm short. He was short. Look at this dude. He owned it. He owned it. And with such person, I'm enchanted. So we're at the line. It's gonna be our turn. He's managed to get himself here, and the woman kind of gestures. I say kind of because hold on. So she kind of starts gesture for the next person in line, and I noticed he's moving, and I moved. But before she could completely gesture or either of us moved, this dude comes out of nowhere, straight up the exit aisle. And the little fucker, what's he doing butting in line like that? Yeah, karma's kind of a bitch, ain't it? And then he was gone, and he did, and I didn't even have the opportunity because I was going to. I was actually going to offer to let him go because I knew I had questions, and I'm still figuring myself out at that store. And I knew I'd have questions and take a hot minute. So I was going to offer to let him go because this guy very obviously knew what he wanted. And he was on a mission to get it. Smooth. So smooth. Here's to you, my man. May I one day just even brush against the genius that was. Good Lord. I shouldn't have told the story because I'm just going to keep picturing it. I'm telling you. I moved too much. It was so slight and so very subtle and so smooth. How can you be mad at him? It was artistry. I'd pay to see that act. I'm here. Now I'm here. Ta-da! Abracadabra. And I just keep thinking about, like, the moment it dawned on me. Yeah, he is. Yeah, this little fucker's encroaching on my space and mine. Right in front of me. Literally. and to the creator of all that is, was, and ever shall be. Touche, my friend. That was a beautiful moment in time. Get out of here. You're cramping my style, man.